But I feel like you trying to play both sides, you fuck up everything you got. I just seen pictures of a nigga on vacation. Now he about to be in a fucking jumpsuit. How about that? Insane. Hold up, y'all. What? It is the 23rd. Okay. I'm trying to find. I want to see what. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to find the terms of his plea deal. I haven't found anything. I guess they didn't release but so much information. Yeah, they're not saying what the deal was yet. They don't have the terms. Either way, his ass too old to be playing around with this type of shit. It said father of 9. Nigga, if you don't sit your ass down and just keep doing your shows so you can make your money for your kids, he out here trying to be a badass. For real. At 42. And then he say he's tired of fighting. Ain't it funny how the people that's always tired of fighting be the ones that stay in the bullshit the most? Let's see. Yeah, I ain't seen nothing.
I'm back.
Yeah, I was trying to find
The what?
the terms of his plea deal, but I guess nobody.
Oh, it ain't released yet. It's gonna be sealed.
It's not. They haven't. Nowhere have I seen it yet.
It's gonna be sealed. They ain't. What they gonna do is they gonna seal the plea deal. So you don't. But they gonna tell you what his sentence is. I'm telling you, the plea deal gonna be sealed. You ain't gonna know what he did or what he told to get his sentence, right? But the plea deal gonna be sealed. So they gonna tell you, oh, he got a 5 year. Like they gonna say he got a 5. That he could get out in 2.5. Well, what was his plea? They're not gonna tell. They're not gonna tell you.
Yeah, because everybody's like, oh no, the plea deal drags on.
Nope.
Yeah, here it's like it's unclear as to what the terms
sealed.
Of the plea deal.
And you want to know why it's sealed, y'all? Y'all want to know why the plea deal is sealed? This is why it's sealed. It's gonna be sealed until November. That's why it's sealed, y'all. Because your boy allegedly is giving up information on Yellow Beezy. That's why it's sealed. That's why it's sealed. because your boy know information. He was able to secure what he had, his information for Yellow Beezy. And then this is what y'all gotta understand. Why you think they set Boosie up? Why you think the feds, see, this is my nigga, the feds play dirty. You know that, right? The feds will target somebody that they know something on you just so they could get them to snitch. I know Boosie ain't gonna come in here and walk to us and tell us what he know about Yellow Beezy. But if we target him and we get this nigga, then guess what? He's gonna crack our puzzle. Because what did Boosie do? He hang out with Yellow Beezy and he hangs out with Mo 3.
Well,
Boosie didn't even know when Mo 3 made that song, Everybody Ain't Your Friend. He was talking about Boosie.
Well,
that's why Mo 3 is so evil. Mo 3 is so calculated, and he's so fucking articulate, right? That he made that song, Everybody Ain't Your Friend, and he really was talking about Boosie, and Boosie didn't even know it. Because why? Boosie and Mo 3 took a lie detector test. He told Boosie, they were both supposed to take it. Boosie took the lie detector test. He asked Mo 3 took the lie detector test. Boosie, they asked Mo 3, do he think he better than Boosie? He said, yeah. Lie detector said he was telling the truth. So he shamed Mo 3 to find out all the questions and everything he wanted to know about Mo 3. Humiliation ritual, right? But when it was time for Boosie to take the test, he said, nah, I ain't taking it. So at that moment, Boosie knew you was a snake. I mean, Mo 3 knew Boosie was a snake. You set me up to take the lie detector. We both supposed to be taking this test. So you set me up, got me asking questions.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then when it was time for you,
what was they taking the test for?
It was one of them like shows, like that. You know how they do like Pop the Balloon. It was one of them shows. So that Boosie had him come on the show to take a lie detector test with him. They both were supposed to take a lie detector test, and they was gonna ask him questions. And they was asking Mo 3 did it first, and they was asking Mo 3 like, "Do you think you a better rapper? Do you think you got more money than Boosie?" And Mo 3 was saying, "Yeah, I think I'm better. Yeah, I got more money than Boosie." And the lie detector dude was like, "He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth." So Mo 3 ego and his confidence was like, yeah, he was finding out through the lie detector that Mo 3 felt like he was better than Boosie, what you wasn't shit compared to him. So then when he was done, and then Mo 3 was like, yeah, your turn now. And Boosie said, I'm not doing it.
What type of police shit is that? So now you niggas is volunteering to play lie detector tests, get hooked up to this shit. You know what? You niggas are penitentiary fucking bred. You have to be, because that's not no fucking game. I don't want to be hooked up. I don't want to do that shit with no nigga. Why? Because you want to do exactly what Boosie did. I don't want to tell a nigga everything I fucking think about them. Why is you niggas sitting there? You niggas carry on. I'm about to back up because I got too much brains for some of this conversation.
He manipulated Mo 3.
No, I'm just saying, from sitting down and talking on fucking interviews and sitting down and playing lie detector tests, you niggas like playing with the fucking system. And don't even realize you back and forth with it. They watching all of this shit. Oh, like, y'all like that. Oh, look, watch when he say this about Boosie, how you gonna react. They're watching your body language. They're watching the reaction of Boosie as he hearing this shit. Why y'all play like this? Y'all niggas is suspect. That's why I think y'all all fed. All of y'all are snitches. I wasn't lying about that. All of y'all niggas do this shit.
So how would you feel if somebody did that to you?
What?
Set you up to take a lie detector test.
I'm not taking no lie detector test, so you can't set.
But he did it because he looking at him like you my what they call that? You my mentor. I'm looking up to you.
No, I'm that bitch. I don't fuck around like that. I don't play. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Like I'm different. I don't move like that. I keep my business to myself. I would never hook myself up to no lie detector test across from somebody and we play on camera. And somebody can freeball me fucking questions. Are you insane?
That's what he did.
I wouldn't do it for the cops, nigga. I'm not no snitch. I'm on my fucking business. And I go on about my shit. And I know street nigga rules. So I don't go out there fucking around with it. I don't understand how these people are out here playing this shit. It makes no sense. That doesn't sound like a game show to me.
Oh no. It's one of them like you want to get to know who you fuck with.
That don't sound like fun to me. That lie detector test don't sound like no type of fun to me.
It's one of them, do you want to know who you fuck with show?
Right. It's basically like, no. Niggas don't want to do that across from their chick, let alone like other people. I'm not about to have nobody hook me up on shit and then start asking me fucking questions. I'm not doing it. Am I going to jail? No. So no, I'm not volunteering to do it. I don't even play like that. But you niggas out here playing like that.
I ain't no dummy. That's why I said all you got to do is pay attention.
If you talking about, did the boys come over to Mo 3 and try to tell him about the money on his head, you think they gonna go to Boosie? They pull his ass over more than a little bit. That nigga back and forth and questioning all the fucking time. You think he don't tell nobody?
Oh no, they think he don't.
Yeah, well, shame on you.
They think he good.
You just happen to do music with both Mo 3 and Yella. Come on, act brand new if you want to.
He was telling when he said, I thought you put it in the bag. I thought you said you put your other gun in the bag. Ain't that a form of telling?
It didn't matter because one boy said, yeah, the right motherfucking one was in the bag, nigga. Your shit wasn't in the bag.
My shit was in the bag.
My shit's in the bag.
Your shit ain't in the bag though. I don't know why you put your shit. I don't know why you thought you was putting your shit in my bag.
No, that's what I'm saying. What?
That's why I said all you got to do is pay attention. They do this shit every time. They'll get one to get rid of another.
The setup is real, and they don't recognize the setup. I don't know what world they live in, honestly. Because just reading some of this shit is like, whoa. You can't be like, yo, I ain't know. It's my homie. I ain't peep. Like, what? You supposed to be on guard. I thought you niggas were soldiers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought that's what y'all niggas do.
They ain't smart. I would have already knew what time it was when I saw the undercovers. He saw him and he thought it was a setup. They was coming for that $16,000.
Get the fuck out of here. So you just think, so wait, where did they get pulled over?
He ran, after he left, he ran every stop sign, every red light. The driver. And who you think was telling him to do that?
We got knocked in his head. You know what we got in the car? Y'all playing with me. Like,
Boosie told him to do that.
Not me.
Boosie told him to do that. You don't think Boosie?
Soon as the first stop sign that nigga ran, it would have been a fucking problem. It would have been a problem.
Okay, so there we go. Let me ask you this: do you think Boosie told him to run them stop signs, or you think the driver did it on his own so he could get the cops to pull him over?
Listen, Boosie, you would be stupid to tell that nigga to do that because then the cops are going to pull you over. That is a violation. And if you got something in a car, all they need is probable motherfucking cause, right? It's a violation. So if you're running the lights, it's like running the stop signs and multiple like that, you're asking to be seen. So it would be stupid of you to tell your nigga, blow these signs so we could get up out of here. That's only going to bring attraction to you. Running the red light, running through traffic, all of that stuff to your vehicle is going to bring attention.
Yeah, I say right here.
That doesn't make any sense. I hope that wasn't the case. Because if that was, then you have to wonder why you would be trying to bring attention to yourself.
That's why I said the driver might have been police. The driver could have been a cop. You never know. Look right here at the top. As DPD, San Diego PD units were driving eastbound on 47 Market Street. They observed the driver of the Mercedes failed to stop at a red stop signal while making a westbound turn on Market Street. Area surveillance, that's the helicopter, revealed that the Mercedes did not stop anywhere from the time it departed 49th Street until stopped by the police.
Yeah, you were being watched. How the fuck? What area surveillance? What is that? The helicopter?
Yeah, the helicopter.
How did they get out? You just driving. This was already.
They was watching them while they was at the video shoot.
Right, they were watching you at the video shoot. They knew you had it on you, and they're watching you as to go. So it didn't matter. You blowing the stop signs only made it easier.
The driver of that car was a cop. He had to be.
They were already watching. The reason why I say that because you just driving on the street. So they just gonna call it in. Zoom. They blowing stop signs, pull the helicopters out.
They was watching. It says in the paperwork they was watching his Instagram.
Right.
They was watching everything. When they started watching Instagram, they sent the helicopter out. So the feds had his Instagram being watched, and they sent the helicopter
out.
out.
And for photo shoots, they know where the fuck you gonna be. Don't you usually have to get permits and all of that shit so the city knows what's going down?
You know these hoods don't get permits.
Okay, so it don't matter. So
it's the corner.
You don't need that when you got niggas on the block already working for the fucking police. So if you're okay, fine, you don't get a permit. You street nigga, right? That don't mean street niggas ain't gonna know you coming through. And they ain't CIs, like you said. Like they ain't watching those other niggas that's in their own hood, right? So come on, this is insane. I don't even know. I can't even speak for Boosie. This is some stupid shit.
Now check this out, y'all. Now in 2011, he did 5 years already for marijuana. So anything under 5, my nigga, is an issue, right? If you did 5 years for marijuana, you're gonna get way more time for being a convicted felon with a gun. Let's make this clear, y'all. You get way more time by the feds for being a convicted felon with a gun. So in 2011, he had a 5-year prison term for marijuana. So then what do that mean? Common sense tell you that he's supposed to be doing more than 5 years for this gun, right? If you went to jail for weed is a lower ranking than a firearm. Y'all understand that, right? That's lower level. So if you did 5 years for weed, real niggas know in the court system, attorneys, they supposed to automatically tell you, like, look, my nigga, you already did 5 for weed. You're a convicted felon with a gun. They gonna try to give you more than 5. So you're looking at 8, looking at 9, maybe even 10. So if this nigga get anything less than 8 to 10, like I tell y'all, pay attention. Pay attention. Mo 3K started in November. He gave up information. He tied to both parties. Mo 3 and Yellow Beezy. He tied to both parties. Anything outside of 8 to 10. I don't want to hear this nigga got a 3-year deal. I don't want to hear he got a 2-year deal. I don't want to hear he walked away with 1 because he got a good lawyer. I want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it because they good for it. I don't want to hear it. Possession of controlled substance with intent to distribute, 8 years. Remember, these all run concurrent. These all ran concurrent. Now, these are possession charges, right? Come on, man. Pay attention. The firearm was seized and inspected. Preliminary checks revealed that the firearm was not manufactured in California. Therefore, the firearm traveled and affected interstate commerce when it arrived in the state of California. Ooh. Oh, so he took that gun across state lines. How do they know that? Because the serial number was still on it. They could trace the serial number to where the gun was sold at.
Well, of course, because you know all of that is information.
Information.
Before you get it. It was already
gun was sold in another state. How do you have it in California? Examination of the firearm reveals it to be the same weapon pictured in Hatch's rear waistband of his red pants, as seen on Instagram and later uploaded to YouTube. In the minutes before, he entered the Mercedes and was stopped by San Diego PD. Y'all see that? Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Ain't that what we always say? Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. And the dumbest thing about it is Boosie went live. That's the dumbest thing about it. You went live on your own Instagram page also. Your own Instagram page. What a fucking dummy. What a dummy. You broadcasted it out.
Come on, man.
That's why I say that y'all be wanting clout so bad that y'all don't even know how to just let shit go. Let's be honest. All you had to do was let it go. That's all you had to do. But you couldn't do that. Couldn't do it. Let's just handle our business for the day and do us. You couldn't do that. Couldn't fucking do it, man. Couldn't do it, bro.
Well,
you coulda, but you couldn't, man. I'm gonna drop the link, man. What y'all think about this nigga, man? What y'all think, man? Y'all think he's snitching? Do y'all think he gave us some information? Because I think he did. If I had to bet my last dollar, I think he did.
I think he been doing it.
I think he ain't trying to fall victim. Ain't trying to go. Once you been in jail once, like he did, and did 8 years, 6, 7, 8 years, you're not trying to do that again, bro. If that means you got to tell on Yellow Beezy, you're going to tell. Oh, he told me he did it. I'll be your surprise witness. I'll be your surprise witness. Yellow Beezy told me he did it when I had a conversation with him. We had a conversation. We had this conversation at. We had this conversation we was at the football game, Cowboys game, and we was in it. That's all they need is Yellow Beezy to say that I will tell you Yellow Beezy that did it. That's all they need Boosie to say. How many times do they get niggas in jail to go into another cell to get the information? He ain't got a wire on. They just take his word, right? They take his word, right? Nigga could be lying and everything. Oh, my cellie, he told me he did it. Y'all, the information you wanted, he told me he did it. I'm willing to testify. All he got to do is say, I'm willing to testify on what Yellow Beezy told me about Mo 3. Oh, that's all I'll tell you everything. Even if it's circumstantial evidence. And guess what? That would explain why they put the hit out on Boosie. That would explain why they had to get rid of Boosie. Because when he came to Dallas, why? Because he knew too much. Remember, he was playing both sides at the time. Mm-hmm. He knew too much. They probably looked at him like he was a sacrifice. Nigga, you know more than what you pretending to know. And then you on the bitch trying to act like you gonna ride for Mo 3 instead of just shutting up. So if you both sides. Yeah, you was playing both sides. And them Oak Cliff niggas didn't like that. So they say, yo, let's tie up a loose end. We got to tie up this loose end because if we don't tie him up, then he might talk. Mm-hmm. They knew the whole time that Yellow Beezy was a liability. I mean, they knew that Lil Boosie was a liability. When Lil Boosie came out here talking about he was coming to Mo 3 Memorial that day, that wasn't just to come to Mo 3 Memorial. That was to go meet with them niggas. Guess where he went? Straight to Oak Cliff. Where Big T at? Oak Cliff. He went to go meet with them niggas. Right. He had a meeting with Yellow Beezy. He had a meeting with Trap Boy Freddy. Let's keep it real. What you think he was in Dallas for? He ain't had no show out here. But man, what you think he was in Big T for? What you think? So y'all think he came all the way to Oak Cliff and he didn't meet up with motherfucking Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy? You crazy.
He just came to buy.
He just came to go to the fake ass jewelry from Big T. Yeah. And go live.
Yeah. Not Mr. $16,000-$17,000 in your pocket. You ain't want no Big T shit, my nigga. You ain't need the African soap.
You ain't need none of that shit. And why you think he felt comfortable to go live?
Right.
Why you think he felt comfortable? Come on, make it make sense. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. That was all part of the meeting. That was all part of the setup and all part of the plan, man. Niggas just wasn't paying attention. All you got to do is pay attention. You see that shit right on your face. Right there. You can't drop it. Can't miss this shit, man. Like I said, remember I said it. You might see Yellow. So if Yellow Beezy take a plea, I'm saying it here first. If we see a plea bargain by Yellow Beezy within the next couple weeks, after Boosie plea is done, don't be coming to my page talking about Cap, you was right. Now Yellow Beezy taking a plea. Because guess what? If Yellow Beezy take a plea, it's going to be because more information is going to come out on the case. And they're going to say we got another witness, which is an anonymous witness. How we know that anonymous witness that we've been trying to figure out this whole time ain't Lil Boosie? How we know Lil Boosie wasn't the anonymous witness the whole time? We don't know. What I do know is Lil Boosie ain't get no get out of jail free card for nothing. The feds ain't giving pleas for nothing.
No, they just certainly don't.
The state not giving pleas for nothing.
Right, so what's your bargaining tool? What you using?
What was your bargaining tool, my nigga? What did you use to get this plea? And why is your plea gonna be sealed? Why is your plea agreement gonna be sealed? Why we not gonna know what's the arrangements and agreements of your plea bargain? They just gonna tell us what his time is. Remember I said it, y'all. Mm-hmm. Remember I said it. They gonna tell you how much time he getting, but they ain't gonna tell you the details of his plea. They gonna say it's sealed. Why? Because that's what he want. That's what he want. Boosie want the terms of his plea deal sealed like a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. He don't want nobody to know what he talked about, what he said, what information he gave up, who he gave it up on. I'm telling you. But guess what? We know. Over here at Cap Gang, we know. We know who you gave the information up on. We know who your scapegoat was to get out of this one, Boosie. I'm not no dummy. I call it every time. I know what your go-to was. And I can't say I wouldn't have did it either. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. You got a brand new baby. You got shit going on. I'm not gonna lie and say I wouldn't have did it either. If you ain't telling, if you ain't living right, you ain't living right if you ain't telling. Fuck that. Something ain't right. He know that. He know what's going on, gang. He know what's going on. He know what the fuck is going on. But gang, I appreciate y'all for rocking out with your boy, man. It's about to be the 2-hour mark. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with your boy. Gangsta Cap, you know what it is, man. Make sure y'all share this live out for your boy. Don't worry about the distractions. We not worried about none of the distractions, man. We're going to keep doing what we doing. Like I told y'all, keep doing what we doing. We're not worried about the distractions. Don't let these niggas distract us on what we got going on here at Cap Gang, man. So let's stay focused. Don't worry about these niggas, man. We're going to do what we do, man. I appreciate all my real day ones. I appreciate all my loyal motherfucking members that hit me up behind the scenes, talk to me, tell me don't worry about shit. I fuck with everybody that fuck with me. Y'all know what it is, man. It's only up from here. Appreciate you, man. Share it live. This your boy Gangsta Cat, and I got the lowdown for the lowdown, and this is where it go down. You already know. You already know. You already know. Hit that motherfucking live. You already know what it is. Share the motherfucking video. And if you ain't watched my video that I did on your boy, Soulja Boy, make sure y'all go watch that video that I did on Soulja Boy, man. He just got arrested for a gun. You already know.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. Yeah, you ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man. I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing. I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through